the stabilizer. Maybe puts on 2 if he's feeling a little bit frisky. That's all it is.
Feeling all creative and whatnot. Well,
gotta get the Mozu just right.
Loading now into Gridlock Search and Destroy Game 2. Big one here for LG. You want to just tie this series up heading into control, because again, we don't really know what we're going to see from LG. For Reciprocity, they've been, average, I guess is fair to say, but they've shown creativity in that game mode, more so than we've seen from other teams. 3-3. Vegas in control, 3-3 as well. But Search and Destroy now underway. It's going to be the Europeans and the Australian in Reciprocity on the attack first.
Rush over towards A, and LG, it looks like they're going to back out of sight, at least play it safe until they can all bunch up together. And it is going to be 5 guys all coming in from the same side. And right now, it's just Dens and Zed. They got a lot of pressure mid-map, but that's going to be it. LG storming through showers. Dens has just a ton of people to deal with, but his teammates are picking up the kills. He's staying alive. Zed gets his second. John finds 1, but gets dropped. And for all of the lack of pressure that Reciprocity just had inside the bomb site or around the bomb site, makes 0 difference. Everyone making plays. That's a good first round.
That's a great first round. Didn't waste any time. Hey, shower's clear. I'm planting. Oh, bomb's down. Next thing you know, everybody dead for LG. A great first round for Reciprocity. Using that momentum from that 100-point comeback.
And literally, that was only 3 players around the bomb site at first. I know Wuskins came back in, but that was just 3 guys dealing with the entire team of Luminosity. So things went very, very well for them, and LG might rethink their retake strat on the next defensive round for them. Of course, on offense, they're just going to go straight over towards A again. It's going to be a 5v4 inside the site, and there's aggression from both teams.
Oh, Zed's going to spot it. Formal first blood, though. May force Reciprocity to rethink their positioning as 2 kills come through. 5v3. LG saying, anything you can do, we can do better. Tommy, though, with a sniper rifle. That's unfortunate. The downside, of course, to running a sniper rifle in Search and Destroy. Prone to hit Marcus, and Formal will make him pay. John finds 1, and what I said, anything you can do, we can do better. LG, no one falls.
Slack has an iron stomach. A stomach of steel right there, and I think that was what Shani at the end had to have just done like 450 damage to the entire team of LG for no kills, but LG, again, not swayed at all by the aggression problem they had in round 1. They give it a second shot, and obviously it worked out perfectly for them as well.
Definitely did. Search tied up 1 round apiece. Heading back over to round 3, Reciprocity back on attack. Do we see an identical strat? Do they want to mix things up? Here's a look at the opening break. It's Tommy, number 3, playing isolated over towards this B site. Meanwhile, Bomb is all the way over towards A. Once again, Showers control goes to Reciprocity. First blood for Zed.
John just essentially playing solo. He had Gunless near him.
This flank is huge.
To not watch anything. Tommy going on the flank. That bomb is down. LG could not retake 5v4, all from the same side. 3 are going on the flank. Wuskins waiting for it, and of course, Tommy is flanking the only final guy who's just going to be pinched in, so it's Gunless by himself. Might get good timing, but Tommy eventually finds him, and on the flip side, Formal's going to be alive, but is there really anyone else? Slack is able to find one as well. The trade should come in. It's actually going to be a team kill, but Slack managed to find it for a 1v1 that Tommy eventually wins. And that should have been much easier for Reciprocity, but I guess a round win is a round win.
Yeah. All right. All of a sudden, a 1v1 from a very favorable position. But Tommy is there to clutch up and just kind of playing on the island, something you pointed out yesterday, I believe it was in their Search and Destroy. Tommy likes to sometimes play on an island, likes to play solo, isolation, Search and Destroy, and rotate, be a nuisance on the map, and it works out perfectly in that round, but he does still need to clutch that 1v1.
Yeah, it's there's a handful of players that do that, like Karma likes to play by himself a lot of time too, and it's a super delicate balance of like, it can either be incredibly helpful, or it could just be hurtful to your team, so it takes an amazing player to pull it off. Tommy obviously did make the play. LG once again going towards this A site. Wuskins finds the first blood. Classic looking for it. Does not get traded. And, well, now they have control. They got control of this site. You got a 4v4. You got to worry about Tommy on the flank. Is anyone from LG going to turn around? Looks like Gunless is going to be waiting for it.
I love how aggressive Tommy has been. Even with the sniper rifle. Pushing forward. Throws out the stun. Wuskin can now challenge. It's a 4v4 for now. But Tommy's going to spot one. The pre-fire comes through, and he's forced to back away. Wuskin has already fallen, though, and that's going to leave Tommy in a world of pain. And, well, 4 rounds in, 4 attacking rounds won.
I don't know if Gunless could see his elbow peeking out the door, or if he's just shooting through walls. Whatever it is. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Even the round before that, Formal had, like, you just wallbang kills. Just FMJ, it works beautifully on Gridlock, especially just because of that A site. Everything around there is
paper.
You can't, well, not, some of it's like paper. Some of it definitely is. But FMJ makes it like butter. Also, classic punching from 50 feet away.
Yeah, helpful, that's for sure. 2-2. Now the round count here in Search and Destroy Gridlock. Again, you know, we talked about just how close Reciprocity's search game has been. Every time we watch them play, they always put on a good show, that's for sure. Denzo, 1 of 4. Really looking at him to try and step up for the squad. As for the first time, we're going to see a B push.
4 offensive rounds, 1 so far. Defense with the first blood. Formal with the wide challenge. He's able to find one as well. Classic has the cross, picks up 1, does get traded, but finally, for the first time, advantage defense. Players, though, pushing up the back alley. John, it does not appear that he heard or noticed either of these players, but they can feel it. They know pressure's in the back. They've cleared it out. Spots Wuskins, and now the whole LG team is on the hunt. John looking up top. That is a very tricky spot that this player's trying to play up in the corner.
Wuskins, he's right behind him.
One. Gunless is able to pick him up. Zed, though, for the 1v2, does have plenty of time to work with.
LG no bomb is down, though. They're sounding us in a horrible, horrible position. 37 seconds left. LG, I would hope they realized they had bomb, but you know, they've rotated around, checking showers. Zed checking as many corners as he can, but the reality of the situation, if he grabbed bomb and just gone for a quick plant, would have gotten away with it. Now, though, has to check as many corners as possible. Bomb has been retrieved. 18 seconds, though. At best, Zed has to try and two-piece them, and it's not going to happen. First defensive round win.
Yeah, I would assume LG just didn't know they had bomb down.
Probably not.
To leave it that quickly and just go check the other side. But either way, in a 2v1, stick together. You should be good to go, bar any craziness happening. But
I'm surprised Wuskin didn't actually get a kill.
I would want to watch that from his perspective.
Yeah.
I don't know if he tried to shot punch and just the second player came out first, or if he whiffed, or maybe got bullets into the guy we weren't watching. That I don't know. It was tough to tell.
Very tough. 2 players right in front of him. And Wuskin not able to find one. But as we said, first defensive round was in favor there of LG. Can they now give themselves a 2-round cushion? Talked about John's magical class. Well, you said it might be a sniper. He has a sniper rifle out over towards B, but the pressure comes through mid-map. Gunless, 1-shot, Gunless dead. Team kill comes through as well. 4v3 again, an advantage now to the defensive side.
Gunless preparing for the fastest flank of all time. And, well, a bunch of players hit mid. What are the odds? 4v3. If you're in a man disadvantaged situation, you're basically praying for a pick, and if anybody's going to find one, it's going to be the sniper. Formal leading the charge over towards A. Reciprocity, they're hitting that rat back as well. Wuskins is being the errant boy mid-map, and Formal has players in front of him, but that is a ton of pressure to deal with. You got to make sure you get the trades. Might be able to find at least one, but it's actually going to be John that gets the pick mid-map. Classic by himself also has 3 players to deal with. He's just going to get dropped, and now John by himself. Best of luck. He got 2 bullets in the Mozu, and that is not good enough for a kill. That is now 2 defensive rounds in a row we've seen.
Yeah, so 4 attacking rounds, swiftly followed by 2 defensive round wins. And once again, we find ourselves all tied up here in game 2.
All tied up, and we'll see what happened. It is kind of funny that Gunless just went to watch flank instantly. Just sprints mid-map, turns a hole in the wall. The guy has grapple hook. He'll be here in like 3 seconds. But to be fair to him, how often do teams just 4-stack mid-map like that and play that aggressive? So there's no fault in the strat. It's just comical how things go sometimes.
Definitely is. Once again, looks like we're going to go back to an A push, and this is why. Zed with a War Machine. Is there any FMJ? Well, 1 player has it, 1 doesn't. War Machine rattling off in showers. A couple players will be weak. Anything over towards bomb? No. So good read from LG from most of their players to react to the situation and put on flag.
And of course, you got to wait for Tommy as well. Coming on the flank. His teammates just need to feel the pressure coming in. Formal able to find one. Zed gets the trade, and they're gone. John's going hunting. Gets the kill as well. I think Zed ran out of ammo for the 3v3. Tommy on the fast flank stopped in his tracks because now he's worried about LG wrapping back. So the bomb should go down for free. Wuskin's watching one direction. Tommy is the other. But mid-map is open. Shawnee assumedly is going to pick that up. You got to worry about the timing. John mid-map finally gets taken down. Wuskin's trying to find the second as well.
He needs to be quick, though, because the pinch is coming through. Now he's going to know about it. Shawnee was there to the rescue, though. 1v1. Or sorry, 2v1, I should say. Slacked. A lot of work to do, and Tommy finds the pick. Advantage Reciprocity.
And you can just see how that solo player can affect the rounds. if LG just gets that trade, or if John doesn't win that first kill in post, you just don't have guys there for the trade. So Wuskins goes big, and then of course Shawnee's able to come back and help him out. But that's what it takes. Like, not only is the team trusting Tommy, but that's also Tommy trusting the team, right? Like, there's so much that goes into it. And again, it can hurt, but so far, quite a bit of success this game.
Tell you what, when your resume is as good as Tommy's, I'd hope his teammates trust him just a little bit.
Oh, yeah, dude. Some of the solo plays he's made are insane. Again, like, I think the Seaside Control opening break that we saw from Evelyn is one of the best opening breaks in Control we've seen. And it's the same style of play. Either way, though, on defense, Reciprocity stacked up in A. Wuskins finds another first blood. They popped the 50 to make it happen. Zed had a couple kills in front of him. Doesn't get the second. The trades come in, but this is trades. Back and forth, left, right, 2v2. Everyone inside of showers. Tommy's got the 50 health. Finds the first. They're looking for the second. You got the 50 health to win the gunfight. Wuskin needs it. He uses it, gets the kill, and Reciprocity. They take that 5-3 lead. I was thinking, honestly, Ben, that LG would be comfortable in this series. Apparently not. Not at all.
Unless they spent all that 2-month period working on Control and didn't practice hardpoint and search. But as it stands, Reciprocity a round away from going 2-0 up against LG. We know this team is talented, but I don't think many would have had this down on paper.
Well, see if LG can pull something out of the bag. They popped the TAC 5 for the extra 50 health to make something happen. They all stacked up over towards A, but that bomb is mid-map. I mean, they have the adjustment to potentially go anywhere. LG is wrapping back, and it's going to be coming very, very quickly. John's going to be the first one to take a gunfight, but he gets taken down mid-map in the trade. Not there, at least immediately. Classic felt like he can't push it on Shawnee. The extra 50 health is there, but not the pressure. That bomb goes down. Zed finds the next pick. Reciprocity looking good. Formal and Gunless, though, each find a kill.
Oh, now 3v3. Formal, is he almost forced to invest the Annihilator? Well, yes, he is. Gunless finds Shawnee, 2v2. 29 seconds left. It's LG that need to defuse the bomb. Wuskin, you peek, you're dead. Be careful. Formal going wide. He's now 1v2 with 20 seconds left. Now you don't have time, but guess what? Wuskin had an Annihilator of his own, and it's almost a deja vu-like ending from what we saw in map 1, the Battle of the Annihilators. Wuskin managed to come out on top in game 1, and he's done it again there in game 2. Reciprocity lead the series 2-0.
A slow start in the hard point, but after that 5-minute mark came through, they have been on fire. Reciprocity, man, trying to shake this division up.
This would be a pretty heavy shakeup, that's for sure.